What's up YouTube, and welcome to this first episode of Friday's Breakdown. So basically what I want to do with this series, I want to show you all the trades that I took during the week, and I want to show you the reasons why I took them. Before starting the video, if you're not following the channel yet, you should highly consider to do it, since I'm dropping a video every single trading days. Also, if you're not part of my Discord community yet, I don't know what you're waiting for, since I am dropping analysis every single day in this group, and all the trades that I will show you that I took during the week, I called them in my Discord channel previously. Alright, so now let's start the video. Alright, so during this trading week, I took 5 trades, and the first one was NZD USD. So, not the first one, but the first one I will show you basically. So, here we were on a pulse on the 8-hour time frame. So there was not like a setup properly here. It was only like an extension of the 8-hour time frame. So I was looking for a break of structure around this area here. And as you can see here, nothing on 2-hour. Nothing on 4-hour, nothing on the 1-hour time frame, but on the 1-hour time frame you can see that there's a little structure here, and when we go on the lower time frame we'll see it more clearly. So here it's way clearer on this time frame, so you can see that there's a double top formation and we broke it here. All right, now if I identify this zone, this structure like that, when we broke it, I placed a sell limit around this area, and then we hit it with this candle, placed my stop loss above the last structure, which is this one here, and I let it run all the way to the 8-hour structure, which is here. So 43 pips banked with this trade with a risk reward of 3.06, and I had like a stop loss of 14 pips, right? So this is the first trade. Now the second trade, which is NZD-CHF, on the 8-hour time frame, well, I will show you like the weekly time frame first. So weekly time frame, we broke it here, and then we did a retest on the area. So I was looking for a trade. I went on the daily time frame. There was not like a clear setup here, so I went on the 8-hour time frame, and I saw this structure, right? And with this candle here, it broke the 8-hour structure, right? So I went on the lower time frame for nothing. 2-hour, starting to see a little structure here, but on the 1-hour time frame it's way clearer. So if you identify this structure here, you can see that we broke it with this candle, right? So if I just take it like that, you can see that we broke it. So I took my trade on the break with my stop loss under the last structure, went all the way up here to like something like 20 pips, I think. Yeah, 22 pips. We reached 22 pips, so it was like a risk reward of 1.7. But I want to close the trade at only like 20 pips, so I let it run. Once we reach and make like all this like little structure accumulation area, I placed my stop loss at break even, and we finally touched my stop loss at break even. So for this trade, I made 0 pips break even. My stop loss was 13 pips, and the risk reward is 0, obviously, since it is break even. Right? So now next trade. All right, so this one here. Weekly time frame, we can see that we are on a zone of support, right? So I was looking for a trade. Daily time frame was like a support here. Let me just open that. Can it close? All right, so daily time frame, we broke it, but I remember that on the weekly time frame we were still looking for a buy, right? So I went on the 8-hour time frame, nothing. 4-hour, and you can see on the 4-hour time frame that there was a zone of support here. So because there was another support here, I knew that the price, even if it broke on the day time frame, it might be a fake break and we might like reject this area, since on the weekly time frame there was like a big zone of support. So I went on the 2-hour, nothing. 1-hour, nothing. But you can see already on the 1-hour time frame this little structure here. So I went on the 30-minute, and you can see on the 30 minutes that there was like this structure here, and we broke it. I took my trade on the break. Stop loss was under, not too close, since I didn't want like to get hit by a wick or something like that. So I just placed it like a bit like further. Stop loss of 11 pips, and I take profit on the daily zone, which is above. So if we go back on the day time frame, it was this zone here. So banked on this trade 95 pips with a risk reward of 8.71. Right, so this was for this the third trade. On the fourth trade, we reached this area on the day time frame. We made a structure like that and we broke it. At this point, I could have took my trade with my stop loss above, but I wanted to have like a better risk reward. So what I did, I went on the lower time frame, on the 15-minute time frame, and I waited for the break, which is, no, it wasn't on 15, it was on the 5-minute time frame with this one. And yeah, so I waited for this break of structure on the 5 minutes time frame, took my trade here, placed my stop loss above, and then we went all the way down here. So I think I was already a risk reward of 2 at this point, but I wanted to hold the trade for longer. By the way, the stop loss is 12 pips, and then we just went all the way up here and I lost this trade like that. All right, so this is for the fourth trade, and the last one is CAD GPY. So if I go back on the weekly time frame for this one, all right. So remember, on my video on Monday's breakdown, if you didn't listen to it, I will put the link above if you want to listen to it. But basically on this video, like Monday's breakdown, episode 1, I said that there was a huge zone of resistance on the weekly time frame, so I want to place a sell eventually if there's an opportunity. So here I was looking for something like that. I went on the daily time frame, there was no structure, and on the 8-hour time frame, and I saw like this head and shoulders, which is like a incline head and shoulders in this case, and boom, we broke it. But as you already know, my trading style is based on break of structure, so I waited for this break of structure here, and once we broke it, I placed like a sell limit around this area, and then it got triggered around here. My stop loss was above the last structure. I could have placed my stop loss higher, like higher than the wick, but if I did that, my risk reward would have been like 185. So I kind of cheated with my stop loss here, place it here, and yeah, so we went all the way down here. And so for now, this trade is still open since it's not ready yet. So if I go back on the 4-hour time frame, yeah, so basically I'm waiting for this trade. So for this week, it's not closed yet. I will see like next week what happened, but as you already know, I'm not trading next week, so I don't know what I will do with that. Maybe I will close this trade before like the close of the market at 17 o'clock, because I'm not trading next week, so I don't want like to bother with the trade. So I might like close it. So if I close it, I will be like risk reward, like really bad risk reward, like 0.6, 20 pips, but whatever. I don't really care since I don't want to trade next week. So yeah, so this is it for Friday's recap. But if we go on USD CAD, just to show you like the last setup, like I talked about on Monday's breakdown, I said that on the daily time frame I was looking for a buy, and here the buy is almost ready. So break on the 4-hour. Now we're making like a retest here, and I'm waiting for like this here to break, take the trade. But we are Friday, so I might just give up this trade even if it happens, because like I said, I don't want to trade next week. All right, so this is it for the trade that I took during the week. So 5 trades. So here, let's just a little recap here. 43 pips banked with this trade. Here, -0, +0, break even trade. So here I have like a 1 winning trade, 1 losing trade, and 1 winning trade here. So basically, pretty good week. I will do like the recap in the next clip that I will do. So yeah. All right, so for the week, I have NZUSD 43 pips reach, risk reward of 3. NZDCHF 0 pips break even, so 0 R. EuroCAD, the first trade, 96 pips reach, risk reward of 8.71. EuroCAD, the second trade, I have -12 pips and -1 R. And CAD GPY, which is still open, so no results yet. So overall, during the week, I made 127 pips and 10.71 R, so 10 times my risk. All right, so this is the recap of my trading week. All right, guys, this is it for this video. I hope that you liked it. If it is the case, drop a like, drop a photo, and leave a comment for the YouTube algorithm. Also, don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Discord. All the links will be in the description. Alright guys, before you leave, I want to show you the courses that I made specially for you to learn the Forex market. So if you go to my website, which is trueacademy.com, the link will be in the description, and you go to the courses part of the website, you'll see that here there's 4 different online courses. So the first one is free. Everyone that is listening to this video should listen to it. Then there is like the $15 pack to get you started with Forex trading. There's a $47 pack for psychology guide, so everything that you need to know about psychology, and the $247 pack, which is like everything that I know about Forex trading. Everything is in this course. Also, if you want to push your understanding of the Forex market further, I offer private course. So if you want to take that, it is $80 per week. We are spending 2 hours every week together, and I follow you during like all the week, so you can ask me any question about your trades and all of that during all the week. And if you complete the 12 weeks courses, after that, like after the 12 weeks, I follow you for the rest of your life, and I help you until you get profitable. So if you want to do that, go on, book a free call. Then when you're here, you need to book a call with me, so it is free. You book 1 hour call with me, we'll talk together, we'll see what is the best fit for you. So you choose a date here, and then you choose the hour, you enter that, and then you are good to go, and we'll call each other at this time. Alright guys, thanks you for listening to this video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace!